A candle flickers in a storm-soaked study, and a young mind questions everything that has ever been known. In that tempest of doubt, the spark that will ignite modern philosophy is born. Born on March 31, 1596, in central France, Descartes entered a world torn by religious war and scientific curiosity. His noble upbringing gave him access to Jesuit and then Calvinist education. By 1617, the young scholar had left his family to study law, but soon discovered that law could not quench the thirst for truth. In 1637, while living in the Netherlands, Descartes published Meditations on First Philosophy. He introduced a method of doubting everything, keeping only what's absolutely certain. This way of thinking spread across Europe and helped kick off the Enlightenment and modern science. Descartes doubted everything: his senses, his memories, even God. He imagined a trickster demon feeding him fake experiences just to test how much we can really trust. And in all that doubt, he found one solid truth: if he's doubting, then he must exist. The revelation came, the cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am, proved the self an indestructible anchor. In 1641, that the very act of doubting confirmed a thinking subject. This moment became the cornerstone of modern metaphysics, asserting consciousness before the external world. Descartes posited two distinct substances, the res cogitans, meaning the thinking mind, and the res extensa, meaning the extended body. He said the mind, though invisible, could affect the body through the pineal gland. People disagreed for centuries. This idea reshaped how we think about the mind and body. Beyond philosophy, Descartes was also a scientist who reshaped mathematics and physics. He introduced the Cartesian coordinate system, the grid that lets us turn shapes into equations, and helped shift science from guessing to measuring. His work laid the foundations for modern geometry and even influenced Newton's later breakthroughs. Descartes influenced thinkers from Spinoza to Newton, and even Pascal. His focus on reason shaped science, and his method of doubt shaped later philosophy. His ideas still live on in fields like cognitive science. Descartes arrived during a time when the world was questioning everything: religion, nature, even the shape of the universe. His call to rely on reason rather than tradition gave scientists a new playbook. His ideas helped push Europe from medieval superstition toward experimentation and measurement. Hume argued the self is just a collection of perceptions, not a single core. Kant later added that self-knowledge depends on how our mind organizes experience. Together, they expanded and updated Descartes' ideas. Today, Descartes is remembered as the father of modern philosophy and the architect of analytic method. His writings continue to spark questions about consciousness, science, and the nature of reality. In classrooms, laboratories, and libraries, his spirit of rigorous doubt persists. Descartes' ideas keep resurfacing in today's world, from AI debates about consciousness to movies like The Matrix that question reality. His question, how do we know what's real, feels more relevant than ever, especially in a world of deepfakes, simulation theories, and virtual realities.